Is it recording? I hope so. Alright. Hey everybody, it is me again. I am here on the Not So Glamorous Life of a Traveling Mom, and I'm here to give you some travel tips. So there's just a couple of things that I think that I'd like to share. I mean, you can take with it what you want. If they work for you, they work for you. If they don't, they don't. Hey.
Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. Play the clean up song.
Cleaning now. Okay. My first travel tip is to do your research and choose a travel company to be loyal to. When I say that, I mean airlines, hotel, cars. The more loyal you are to these companies, the better they will serve you. So when you reach certain statuses on certain companies, they start to benefit you. So you can make your travel experiences more enjoyable. You get free upgrades, premier seating, priority boarding, free checked luggage. I mean, the Hilton gives you 2 waters and a snack when you show up, things like that. And they're actually really important to me, and I know that those things could be really important to you as you build up your points within each of the companies. Also, keep in mind when you're doing your research that a lot of companies have partnerships that share points. And you can also use them in other ways. You can use them for cruises. You can use them for other hotels. Like some airlines have partnerships with other hotels. Like I know United has a partnership with the Marriott. So sometimes you can interchange those points and they can also serve you in that way. So that is my first travel tip. Okay, so my next travel tip is to pack your essentials in your carry-on. Pack must-have toiletries such as toothbrushes, travel-size soap, toothpaste, underwear, deodorant. Those are just a few things that I would definitely pack in like a carry-on bag, because you never know when your luggage is going to be lost. I know that people think there's a science to it, but honestly, I've had my luggage lost in several situations where I've got on airplanes early and the luggage is still lost. Got on airplanes late and the luggage is still lost. Have layovers, not have layovers, it doesn't matter. There's no science to it. Sometimes your luggage gets lost and it just gets lost, and you need some of those essentials to survive. Also in your carry-on, pack layers. When I say layers, I mean like layers of clothing, because it's easy to take off clothing to get cooled off, but if you don't have the clothing to put on, then being cold, especially on an airplane where you can't control the temperature, it can be miserable. So you just want to pack layers. One thing that I pack with me all the time, my little trusty dusty carry-on bag, is just a down coat. I mean, it fits right in here. And it's a down coat and it keeps me very warm on the airplane. It has a hood and everything. So just make sure that you pack layers so that you can be comfortable. A good travel battery can really save the day when you need it in an emergency. Sometimes our phones die, sometimes our earpods die, and I just carry a travel battery, and it has several USBs in the end of it here. And it also charges my phone wirelessly. So that's another travel tip. Just make sure you pack appropriately in your carry-on. That will save you a lot of drama during travel. Yeah, I am at the airport again. I'm headed to Kansas City, Missouri. We'll only be there for a couple of hours. Then I'm gonna turn around and go home to my babies, because I just need that kind of love this week, because this has been a rough week already. Travel tip number 3. That's gonna be protect your funds, and this is a big one for me because it actually happened to me where my company card was compromised and somebody was using my company card without my knowledge. So I didn't find out that they were using it until I got ready to do my expense report, and I had a lot of expenses that were on my expense report that I did not make. So I just caution you in making sure that you protect your funds. It's a good idea to invest in an RFID blocking wallet because nowadays you can't be too careful. Today, there's people that can just walk close enough to you and snag all your bank card information. So the best way to protect yourself from that is going to be an RFID blocking. Another thing I do to protect my funds is also split up my resources. So I never carry all my IDs in one area. I always have my passport. Unless I'm traveling internationally, I have my passport at home. I have an ID on me. If anything happens, if I lose my ID, my wallet gets lost or stolen, then I always have a means to get to another form of ID. That also goes for your debit cards. So if you're like me, I have several different bank accounts. So I keep one debit card that's with me with funds, and I also put one in my checked luggage. Just in case something happens on my way to where I'm going, then when I get there, I do also have another card and I'm not without funds. Or so that is a way to protect your funds and to make sure that you always have what you need when you're traveling.
Does she need her jacket on? Is it still chilly out?
Really? Okay, travel tip number 4 is just to pack light so you can be light on your feet. I often see people trying to carry those cumbersome rolling bags. They seem like a really great idea, and I know for some it really is a really good that I used to carry a rolling bag, and eventually I stopped carrying them. I start carrying just this bag here with me. If I ever have to catch a connection, then I'm running through an airport and I have to roll a bag along with me, and it just becomes a whole cumbersome experience. So the lighter you travel, the easier you can move, the lighter you are on your feet. You can check a large bag. If you're like me, you like to carry everything with you, 17 pairs of shoes, 35 shirts, 45 pairs of pants, everything from your closet in your bag. But check that bag. It's okay to check a bag and then travel light. Do your hair. All right, tip number 5, the last tip. So tip number 5 is prepare to entertain. Basically, you want to prepare for entertaining yourself while you're on the flight or when you have downtime when you're in the airport. Whether you like to carry an iPad or your iPhone, or you just plan to watch whatever they have available to you, want to make sure to download the available apps, movies, or your favorite TV shows to keep yourself entertained on the flight. Another part of preparing to entertain, make sure you have a good pair of headphones. That will also save you a lot of drama, because even when the plane does have a screen available viewing and things like that, you don't want to have to use the airline's staticky, terrible, unreliable headphones. So just get yourself a good pair of Bluetooth headphones that also have the option of plugging in an aux cable, and it will make your travel experience so much better. I hope these 5 tips are helpful when you're on your next adventure. So if you liked my travel tips this week, don't forget to hit the like, share, and subscribe button down there, okay? And I can't wait to see you guys next week. What? She's playing with your Legos?
Yeah.
Okay, well, do you guys not share?
We can share.
Are you using her Legos?
No.
No, you're not? Okay. Well, then go and separate your Legos. Jackson. Okay, get down. Get your legs down. Put your legs on the floor. Feet on the floor. Feet on the floor. Thank you. All right, go play nicely with your sister. Kennedy, do not take Legos that don't belong to you unless he gives them to you, okay? All right, thank you.